Welcome, welcome. The show will begin shortly. As always, we'd like to give it time for others to show, but welcome, welcome. Come on and come all. The show begins soon. Soon we begin. Soon. Months. We'll begin soon. Yeah. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. You know what you can call me. I am your night host, the one who reads through the night tome, who travels through this kingdom of entertainment to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready to call upon your archetypes, journey for the throne, and I feel like I'm missing one, but whatever. I do this with what I can, and I might have to go back and see what my last one is, because I feel like I'm missing one. Yeah, I don't just remember these lines. I'm literally going off my memory. Well, on that note,
all right. Let's head there.
We're going in, or going for the hunt. Got a new party member?
All set?
We cannot allow any more people to be sacrificed. This incident must be solved as soon as possible. Want to explore the castle? Let's go! Oh, here we go! Good, let's continue after Morris. Sorry. I just saw something that very, very disappointed me.
Okay.
The monster that Mira saw. I think it's somewhere in here. Our goal is to exterminate and to find Morris. We need to catch him and make him tell the truth of this whole thing. We can't let a man so money hungry that he kidnaps children go unpunished. We must resolve this foul incident at once. Let's go! Oh shit, the lights. Was that the lights went out all of a sudden, and then there was the weird shadow. It seems quite large. Could it be the monster we're after? There's no doubt about it. If it's the monster from the other night, likely a man-eating one at that.
Don't tell me.
Things been roaming loose under the town? Yes.
I see.
See, lowering the floodgates allows us through. It is an old mechanism, but it appears to have no problem working. Our path ahead is clear.
Oh, yeah?
Charge!
Come on! Let's push through! Alright, how's that? Come on! Everyone alright? Let's push through! Hey, good one.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Come on!
Yeah, let's not forget to kill every monster we come across. You don't get to go that way.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Oh yeah, happy Mario Day for everyone. And if anyone's curious...
Look at that!
Hey, do you see that?
Look!
The gate's been twisted open. You think that the hole in the back leads to town? Is this the path the monster used? What strength? It hid here to avoid being noticed by the guards and then went into town at night. Damn. I hope everyone had a happy Mario Day. If anyone is expecting, why didn't I play a Mario game? I don't have any. And I don't exactly have fan games I'm going to be looking up to find show interest for a Mario game. They're not my cup of tea. I did watch the Mario movie, all that. I didn't hate it. I will admit, Jack Black
Your training has paid off.
did very good as Bowser.
Hey, great job.
Also, I will admit, I listened to that Peaches song way too much. I also started to listen to a Nerd Out version as well. Nerd Out is very good music.
Great moves back there.
I like so far everything we've come across I can just kill. Am I high level?
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Push through.
I really do hate those little monsters. Probably. If I gave the Bob's Burger movie a chance, I'll give the second Mario movie a chance.
All right.
Not bad.
I'm definitely curious to see where they'll go with it. Although I will admit, I do not know why people gave Chris Pratt so much shit for being voicing the guy. Like, the guy's a fine actor. Like, I think he did fine in the role.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
But what I want to see in an animated film is a freaking Zelda film. So, because I'm curious what they'll do. Yeah. Honestly, if you ask me, it's not that good.
Coordination is key.
So again, that's how I feel about Bob's Burgers.
It's okay. We can do this. I won't hold back. Scour.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Boom.
All right.
We're so lucky.
But yeah, the more I've seen of that, honestly, even the show, I'll admit, like, I do not understand the appeal of Bob's Burgers. Like, I'll watch The Great North. That show was clever and fun. But, like, Bob's Burger, it just seems like, ugh, whatever.
Check this out.
It looks like a Muggle Hall. We shouldn't come across any enemies here. Seems we can take a short break here then. Resume exploring. We don't need any breaks. Although I should have saved, probably. Live and learn. So you've come. Irritating lot, you are. Surrender, Morris. What you've done is a grave crime. Don't you dare think about running away. Barton's already secured the exit into town. And what of it? You think those useless guards can do anything about us? And really, do you think this is the time to be running your mouths? He's hungry, you know. And what luck, the food's come to us. I'll roast to your health this night, ha ha ha. Well, everyone run. Morris, the bastard, the monster that is beck and call. The monster is roaming the waterway. We are not able to pursue him like this. Then should we fight it? We do need a head for the tournament. Suppose now is as good as time as any. That would be a convenient solution. If you're confident in your skills, you consider taking it on. And yet, we needn't rush into anything we aren't prepared for. We should get the truth from Morris first. The hunting of heads can come after justice is served. I think Morris ran further in. Let's chase after him, but we'll need to avoid being seen by the monster. You hear? Don't let the monster see you. We'll have to pass by undetected.
Onwards.
If it's useful, I say
Run! You know what's worst is when you're realizing what the monster is and what we can already see. I think we've lost it. Well, that was chilling. I feel like that took a year or two off my lifespan. What reason is that monster? Does Morris have control of it? I cannot fathom how such a man could. I assume he uses its hunger to his advantage. Aye, and if it has not eaten, then it's still out there, seeking prey. Be wise to proceed before it returns. True enough, talking does little good now. Let's move.
Pushing forward.
Kill them all.
All right.
Looks like it could be useful.
Exemplary. We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Okay, we're not going to.
Keep moving.
We're just gonna cut them down.
How's that? That solves that.
Watch out.
More, give me more!
I shall rise to the occasion.
I'm still alive, are you? Well, aren't you terribly lucky?
You cur.
Don't be complacent for long, Morris. You'll be at the edge of a blade soon enough.
Silence.
Oh, shut up. You're nothing but bait. And yet you continue to run your mouth. I welcome you to come after me. It's feeding time. What's weird is why do the lights always go out?
Are you still
But don't think your dumb luck will last. Give up and be devoured. What the hell? Hide yourself, hurry. That was not an auto. It would make my life so much easier that way. Haha. Damn it, not again. Whenever we have him cornered, he calls that thing. Do not fret. It's not any different from before. We have to avoid being seen by the monster and pass through undetected. Alright. Run! Shit, does he see us? If he does, I ain't stopping to find out.
all right?
Good, we made it. No side of Mars, though. Slippery fell, sorry. This castle should only have so many hiding places. Let us proceed as we are. We'll keep running until we find our way through.
Damn it all.
Time to give up on this sad little quest. I've had it with you.
Give up.
I believe that's our line. You sent people to their deaths for a coin purse, and now you own recompense. Did you leave your roost to ceremonize me, little bastard? It wouldn't have come to this if you just given your head. You're out of time anyway. It's hungry, so it'll be your heels. Ha. I feel like Morris is gonna have an issue here. You think we'll let you get away after him? Stroll. Take a look around you. We have to use that ladder to give chase, but it's blocked with sewage. The drain pipe seems to be in working order. If we lower the floodgate, that should stop water from flowing in and lower the water level, no?
All good.
Let's do that. From what I can see, there are 6 floodgates. Total. Lowering all the gates, it should drain the water. Let's give it a go.
You see?
Ugh, that sounds boring.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Love it every time they say that. I believe it that is 1. Oh, here we go. And now 2. Looks like the water level's dropping. Let's keep at it. One to the party, 1989. 9, hope you're ready to party like it's 1999. I feel like I just missed a line without even realizing it. Can we do... Yep, we cut him down. Seriously, outside of the treasure chest, that's literally the only opponent so far we've actually fought. Are we too high? Because that just means we're already high enough that we should be good.
It could be useful.
Alright, let's see what's all over here.
Alright, how's that?
Continue to grow.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
That might be of use later.
Okay, so I guess we went all the way we can here.
Let's keep moving.
You know what that means. No.
Come on, let's push through.
Hey, I think we're in the clear.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Who's left?
Good one.
You thought I didn't see you there. But you're a fool. I see. Honestly, I wonder if more games could have mechanics like this. Because it's kind of fun.
Looks like they found it.
Let us settle this.
And we'll win this.
Worthy foe after all.
Dark Sword.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
See, that's why I don't care for fighting them. Like, they give nothing. There was nothing to that.
Be careful.
But I'll cut down them all. Give me more. Give me more. There's two gates. Gecko, what's wrong? I'm sensing something. That monster might be coming our way. Not good. Let's hurry.
Somehow.
Alright, how's that?
Hey, you found something.
And if I see one more. Alright, now let's go back and explore this way. Treasure chest.
Alright.
Good find.
Divine speed clothes. Alright then. Okay, nothing more here. Which means perhaps the way is here.
Just take it.
Now, see, the question is, where? What did we miss?
That's not half bad.
So there's no ultimate path. Here we did here. There's sewage in the Kristen. I can't use the ladder like it is now. Yeah, so we can definitely can't. It's not below. You die.
Exemplary.
A step in the right direction.
The only thing I can see is that we could technically raise it here, but I don't feel like that's right. Oh, that's the only area I think we haven't been to, so it's perhaps that's why. Whatever, I'll try it. Yeah, since this is opening a new path for us, maybe this was the way.
Come on!
Yeah, nice work.
Which just means there's only one way to go now. Down, down. Down we go. On a lonely road. And let's hit this.
Well done.
The water's been drained completely. We should be able to descend now.
You shouldn't.
You hear that? That terrible cry, and none too far. No, that was the right lever. I know what joke you're referencing, though. Let's not linger long enough to see it. To let it see us, then. I don't want to deal with it again.
I'm heading out.
And of course, we find slimes in the sewer.
That was brilliant.
Come on! Cat!
Amazing. Great.
So I can stare in their their eyes and see their soulless gaze forever. Because you know one thing, there's one thing about slimes.
Exemplary.
These ones. They have no souls!
Right, we did it.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Nowhere is safe. Morris, I'm coming for you. Disappear, this place is safe. It perhaps another one of those Mogula howls? I think so, considering how thin the Mogula is. Let's take a small break. What should I do? Make a record.
Let's go.
Explore elsewhere. This is a dead end? That's impossible. Morris had to have escaped through here. Let us search the area.
Hey,
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Cat! Cat!
great move back there.
Push through! Cat! Come on! Let's push through! Come on! Let's push through!
Break through!
Great job.
I see you.
Impressive as ever.
Don't matter how many mooks you summon, I'll kill them all. Don't think I didn't see that coming. Good luck, no, I didn't.
That's one more thing we don't have to worry about.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, shit. Sensing, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well,
Seems that bad feeling of yours was spot on.
Really?
Don't tell me.
We're easy prey here. Run before we are eaten.
Over here!
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Really? What? Look,
Look, it's left. Let's use it to escape. Did we get away? Thought we were gone. I was heading up as the way to safety, right? Hairline escape indeed. We were fortunate there was a lift. We should be making our way into the castle proper now. Morris had to be somewhere ahead. He's going to pay for making us go through that.
hey,
We've gone quite a ways up. You think we're inside the castle yet? Feels different than the part of the castle Barden took us to. More like a secret underground passage. It is likely is. It makes sense that Morris would run this way. Morris can't have gotten far. Let's look for him. And another Muggle Hour, which will save.
all right.
Another Muggle Hour. I need to say we need a break. But yeah, it's important to wrestle weekend, and we're just here to save.
Let's go.
Resume exploring. They basically just got the chance to sit down. Open the door.
Next time for sure.
Give it up, Morris. There's nowhere left to run. Halt. So you were with her all along, were you? Planning to take her hostage? You cur. You would dare threaten your liege lady? For people who have made it this far, you really are dull, hopeless. What are you scheming, you knave? Ah.
Don't tell me.
Hey, was that the monster? You're long past due for being eaten. I had to lure you here to see it done. And on that note, dinner is nearly served. Shit. What? Ah! What? Why am I falling too? Come on. Well, you technically don't fly with your wings, I've heard.
Hey,
Up. Hey. I said wake up.
think we'll make it?
Finally, are you okay? We've been thrown in cells while we were out. Meant to stay hidden inside your bag.
You bastard.
Do you know who I am? I'm the bloody captain of the state of Grand Trad's bloody army. You do realize it's just, I mean, sure, there's probably different ranks for fantasy stories, but a captain's probably actually not that high ranked if you think about it. This good gift. Lux being like some criminal, I would have never been so mistreated. That voice, isn't that Captain Klinger, the one who fled from the mines? Why would he be here? So important to the Royal Army. Would you really be here alone? Not that it matters. It's nearly supper time. No, please. I wouldn't even... Yeah, you all heard that, right? No, please. I wouldn't even taste it. Ah! No, I don't want to believe it. That had to have been Captain Klinger's voice. They used him to feed the monster. So instead of returning to Grand Trad, he came here to Martyria, only to get caught by Morse. How terrible. Oh, finally awake, eh? Got your friends in cages as well. Almost feeding time for the beasts. And you, my friend, are the next course. This is what happens when you stick your nose where dinner belongs. But unfortunately, the time has come. There's a limit to how much bait we can procure. By the time the guard corps come around, I'll be long gone from this backwater novel. You lot staying healthy now, you hear? Ha ha.
Don't let them get away!
Morris might think he can get out of the city. We've got to find him before he does. We don't have time to be sticking a cell, that's for sure. Look, there's a contraption here that probably opens the cell. Sit tight, Gallica to the rescue.
Really? Watch out!
Careful, we got incoming.
Let's do it.
And of course...
Great find. Keep it.
Well, I think we managed to fend them off for the time being. What else? Everyone else saying that voice. Is that you, Galka? Are you nearby?
Was that?
Hi, Smite. His voice is coming from past this gate. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Huh. You two are all right.
well,
A successful jailbreak, I see. We avoid being eaten yet again. Looks like everyone else was locked in different cells. We gotta get them out quickly. Hold on a moment. The contraption, it seems to open the cells next to it as well. Right, but there's no other way around it. It seems each cell contains a different variety of monster. You should consider the order you open the cells in. Best check in with the others as well. We leave our escape in your capable hands.
So, what do you think?
Should we open Heise's cell? Do it! Okay, sorry to keep you waiting, Heisme.
Get ready.
Enemies incoming. Brace yourself.
fear not.
Fear not, my blade is yours.
Yeah, nice work.
Was I supposed to be afraid of you?
Let's keep moving.
It's over. Thank you for getting me out of there. I owe you. What are you talking about? We're allies. Of course we'd help you.
Thanks.
I see. You have my thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, this isn't a game we can leave our allies behind.
We found something.
More igniters. Although I honestly do not see the point of igniters.
Everyone all right?
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
And should we open Halzenberg's cell? Let's open it. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting, Halzenberg.
Okay.
Watch it. It's over if you give them an opening.
On guard.
Not on my watch. Let's make quick work of this. Was I supposed to be afraid? I'm in debt. You're debt yet again. Apologize for putting you through the trouble.
Problem.
Right back at you. The most important thing is they're okay. You are ever reliable.
Yeah.
Nope, that one's still locked. Is there one over here?
We found something.
Oh,
Alright, Stroll, time to get you back in the fight.
What do you think?
Should we open Stroll cell? Let's open it. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting, Stroll.
Watch out.
He means he's going to pack a punch, so be careful. I'm with you. Let's get this done.
Not all that glitters is gold, I suppose.
It's dead.
You're a lifesaver.
We made it. Sorry about that. All that. Thanks for the help. You're welcome. I'm glad you're safe. Being eaten alive is not high on my ways to go, so I do appreciate it.
Got it.
All present accounted for? Looks like it. Let's hurry after Morris then. He's probably going to try to skip town as we speak. Infinite Bastard, he has another thing coming. Let's find a way back up. Morris will not wait long. But first...
What an incredible
A
find.
magnificent find.
Sleepy Eye Katana. Good.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
This is.
The trail brush is still fresh. This was the cell that Klinger was locked up in. Klinger, I didn't think it was possible, but I guess it really was his voice I heard. Morse ended up using him as bait. That means the monster was here, and... I'd never excuse someone like him, but for den like this... Yeah...
Let's hurry.
Open the door. Open the door. Take a treasure chest. I'm looting this place.
Incredible.
Loot.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Pitiful. Trust. This castle has too many dark secrets. Dark secrets.
These are...
They're for a child.
No,
I thought
it's Otto.
Joanna was childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
a strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Worrisome.
Hey, look.
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son. I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
So 'twas a love child? An illicit affair?
Apparently so,
Bastard?
at least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations, terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
It would be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even
Oh my
investigated
God.
the crime. And Joanna's love. The father was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "Oh God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
Yeah, to kill a child just because it was two different tribes, like that's just, what the hell is wrong with you? Looks like the portrait of Joanna when she was pregnant. It's been torn to shreds. This portrait in sorry condition, like unexpected mother, should be a heartwarming sight, and yet
Can't be.
the diary. It seems to be about raising a child. Day 53. The child is growing up healthy. He's eaten a lot of food today too. What a big eater, finishing his food in one bite. My darling's the most precious baby in the world, or so it says. Hey, could this mean... There's an unfinished letter here. It looks like to be addressed to someone. My child has returned. God has answered my prayers. It says the child must surely be a gift from God himself. I will no longer be alone. Gift from God? What in blazes does that mean? It's a broken cradle. Was something heavy placed inside? This brick looks a bit unnatural, don't you think? Like, something other than a baby was put here.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Just gonna destroy this wrecked room even more. Ooh. I can sense that monster up ahead. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's end this here. It's time to close this case.
What? Here already?
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
This monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear.
I have no comments on this, no matter how many times I've seen it.
Kidnapped.
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Oh, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what?
Please remember this stream is 18 plus.
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child. A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth,
Yeah.
I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable.
I can understand that idea, but saying that I can't blame her for going insane... Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I can't actually give any sympathy to this
Eyes
scene.
were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food!
All I can say is the end of this girl creeps me out.
Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
If we can figure out what it really is, we can
Now
win.
we strike.
Let's get after it.
I wonder if this will
We
work.
can do this.
Rancor!
No.
Let's stay calm. I'm all prepared.
Fireblade Rider?
Nothing back. No holding back.
Better. Ah, poor Stroll. He still has no synthesis.
Not done yet.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Counting on you!
Thus I end it.
yourself equal. Now
It
accept
didn't
your
die.
fate. Mandible bearing.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here. Take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
Yep. Don't be
Hands will help
excited.
whoever's anxious.
Lend me your strength.
She's gonna have a tough time
No.
hitting her marks.
Alright, let's try the carriage.
Let's do this.
Down the demon baby goes.
To ever greater heights.
Not bad at all.
Boom.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I have never.
Everybody level.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Eyes, mate.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
Damn.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
You just gotta say damn to all this. Just gonna let it play out.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
Do it, do it, do it.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance. Else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I'm choosing to trust her.
Choosing to trust Joanna.
Numerous painted Heisman as the criminal, but I choose to believe in him. I want to extend the Jonah... Ah, damn it. I want to extend Jonah the same grace. A country where no one's future is written in stone. If that is our goal, then this is the chance we have to take.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if a fog has finally lifted from me.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of our escort to the exhibition, and I will ensure the warrant on Heisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
It's all rightfully theirs.
It's all rightfully theirs.
Well said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
Bounty complete. Sadly, no payday, but we're not strapped for cash. Or Reeve, I should say. The courage I've honed will become my strength.
Heisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're True Knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be alright to tell Heismay the truth?
Fine by
We've
me.
come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes. I have no objections either.
I told Heismay everything from the Princess Rel to our plot for Luis's
Royal Highness
favor.
I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord, a friend.
A friend.
Here, here.
Right.
So in the case, I've gained support from the people of Knightshow. I'm one step closer to Luis and executing our plan to save the prince.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself, too.
Gekka seems to be doubting herself. She wants to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan.
But maybe I found something better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
I sense Gekka's newfound motivation and faith in me.
The mystical fairy, Gallica, keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
It's you and me. Our destinies are intertwined.
Now we can get the wizard. You're a wizard, Will.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dashed inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impassable. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The deadline is...
A few days until the road to Bralheim is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anyone needs our help until then? An excellent suggestion. The city's residents still face manifold problems, and we lend a hand, then we'll stand to gain to improve our own reputation as well. We could also supplement our funds by taking a simple bounty or two. Perhaps we should see what's available. Well then, let's make the most of the time available. It's up to you what we do next, well.
Alright then.
Alright. Oh, we do?
That reminds me.
Oh, no. Never mind. What do we have for returnable quests? Promising returns? Oh, no, no. Moore's task. Ah, see, we only have 3. There are 13, sorry. 2 more to go. So it kind of makes me curious about something. Yeah, I don't think I ever went all the way with these ones. What's this one? Brawl. for. Since we can't max out anyways. Alright. Actually, wait, I want to see what other quests we have. Yeah, let's go do that one. Time to hunt down the Goblin King. Today, we make our name. Now, how far do I run her?
This place.
Wait, that's...
What are we doing there again?
See, this is the force pass with the bounty. We should be the leader of a band of goblins. Today, we become the Goblin Slayer. So people aren't the only ones who with pompous asses who lord over others. How sickening. Goblins can be a handful with a leader organizing them. We best deal with them now for the sake of the locals. Now that I think of it, we didn't ask the foreman in Martyria about this place, but we can still go without that info. We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, as long as you don't dilly-dally, that is it. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Don't forget. Stay alert till we get there.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Nurse's voice is echoing throughout the runner phone. If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant and cultivator chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them.
What to pick?
Totally not what I meant to do there, but where do you want to check? Nowhere. I did not even mean to click on the map. Stroll? When we travel like this, sometimes it feels like I can see my hometown on the horizon. Really, I'm intrigued by the idea of inheritance, but going back there is a weight on my heart. Stroll seems pretty down. I should talk to him again once we're back in town. I know I shouldn't overthink it, but all this sitting around leaves me with little else to do. Besides, it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons? Honing my weapons may improve my focus during a fight and develop my courage. To calm my courage, but maybe there's more to be gained too. Do you want to hone your skills with Stroll? I will. Right, let's have a look at your blade then. Maintaining two-handed swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier and they're more to polish. Sometimes you forget how surprisingly easily it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of the two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is? It's durability? Has it to be durability, right? That would contribute to the easing of handling, I suppose. Anything too delicate is unlikely a suitable fit for a long-term partner. Inspired by Stroll's martial teachings, I feel my courage has somewhat increased. Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart. Then it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey. Meeting new people and discovering new things in a new land. All of it leads me who I will be. I'll begin to understand that after my trials with you. Spend some time with Stroll honing our weapons. Sorry, I thought there was going to be a cutscene switching to. No, it's always the same scenes.
You lot! Enemy attack!
We got some creepy flying insects buzzing on the deck. Damn, can't they just bugger off? Anyways, we should deal with them before they get inside the runner and cause a real headache. Totally time for your attempts at humor. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with haste.
We're here to stop you!
Why not just barging in on us?
Oh, power of kings!
Wait.
Rancor!
Great! Reinforcements! Only one left!
Perhaps this suits me best. Face me! Some darker arts.
It's okay. We can do this. Magic Seeker!
Cyclo.
Just carry this fortune on.
I feel like those are not supposed to be killed for experience.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that end, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
The thing is,
This forest is really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain. Still, league's better than some damp and dreary cave. Stuffy places like that always get me down. Dean, it's nice not to worry about attacks from the dark, or being cornered in dead ends. That said, forest provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path. Yeah, it seems our Goblin King is using that cover for now. Let's draw it out by knocking off these weaker magic-using goblins. The goblins that use magic wear black. That will be easily distinguished which ones we must eliminate. We're eliminating everyone. The goblins are not our only problem. It seems, look at all the bugs. Too bad we can't chase them off with some sort of incense. That would create its own problems. At any rate, we're here to hunt the goblins. We shall mine the insects as we make our way. Well, charge! We're exploring this area today. Right? Everyone ready? Alright, let's go.
what is this?
Kill every last one.
These would be our quarry then.
Oh, perfect time to take some saving. Save.
Yep.
He says he's finished recording. He's always going to say that. Kill the goblins! Man, I'm doing good at killing these bastards.
Yeah, nice work.
That was well done.
On your guard!
We're getting them out.
Alright, how's that?
I knew I could count on you.
There was a survivor?
I think that's all of them.
Madness.
That was well done.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Very impressive.
Good.
Let's push through! Come on!
Gallica, it's fine. We'll keep hunting and killing them all.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Don't ruin my kill streak, Gallica. Come on, come on.
Almost done. Fight all due caution.
We've lost them, but stay on
Push
your
through!
No, seriously, I want to just keep killing these guys. Sure, they're not very much a lot of XP, but we're getting XP. Plus, it's not like this is taking us that hard. I mean, we're literally just cutting down everything. Which is kind of sad, because it took me towards the endgame, I think, until I was regularly doing this in dungeons. We're not exactly the endgame, but I feel like this is too early for that.
Alright, how's that?
I'm gonna kill your minions first.
Did it. Hey,
It's a powerful presence. It seems the pack leader has finally made its appearance.
Oi!
Hey, that's...
what?
Yomer King, careful. I'm getting signs that he's way stronger than the others. Yeah, I'm sure he's stronger than the average goblin. but he's still a goblin. Nothing to fret about, I should think. If that would be... that it were so, but a goblin that grows that big is likely capable of greater thought. We must stay on our guard. I am the Goblin Slayer. All goblins can run from me. What's so big and put king in his name? I say we show him the price of his hubris. Are you trying to make him angry? You've shown us such hospitality, your majesty. Let us move to now the exchanging of gifts.
Oh, power of kings.
Kill him.
Follow my lead.
You're incredible. It's okay. We can do this. Magic Seeker! Let's set it up! Go! Let's do this! Nice!
Now, what's the play?
Swordmaster!
Raging Edge. Boom. And there's the XP bonus.
I feel stronger.
There he goes.
Made it somehow.
Right, we managed it. Bloody hell, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a goblin. Next time maybe we can skip the insults, all that business about hubris and it's just a goblin. Oh, I said that more to boost everyone's spirits. You know, rally the troops, all that. Yes, you rallied the goblin troops quite sufficiently. Really? You honestly think I made it worse? Wait in here, Will. Did I help or hinder? You didn't change anything. No, surely that was just a coincidence. Though I suppose I ought to restrain myself from carelessly provoking our enemies either way. Why, you're taking it to heart? To misjudge an opponent's strength is to disclose one's lack of therefore. My father used to say that. Being humbled like this, it drives his point home. Well, that's enough introspection for one day. Let's head back to the recruitment center to report. Ah, yeah, let's head back. Yes, let's head back to the entrance. Agreed. We should make it back to town before night falls.
Hey!
It's gonna be night soon. We can't take the run around in the dark. Should we call it a day and head back? Or let's return to town. Should we head back to the city and have a nice dinner? Let's leave. Tired, huh? Let's think about what to eat. Back in the Motoria Tavern. Well, that's the Goblin King taken care of then. Now the people who live around Motoria can rest easy. What will befall any monster who underestimates his opponents? Are we still on that? The lesson is learned. Even should something pose no greater threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. We've got to report into the recruitment center. Will, let's get to that soon.
The deadline is...
A few days until the road to Bernalhen is restored. Why don't we have make ourselves useful and see if anyone needs our help until then? A fine idea. Doing some good deeds is sure to earn us more support. Of course, we could also help ourselves by further developing our archetypes. Well, I suppose we ought to return in for the night once we finish our plates. I say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
Alright, but I think we have more hunts to do. The Man-Eater in the Mine. You need to slay the Alpha Rockworm Valmo in the Man-Eater Grotto, the cave southeast of Martria. Informant in the tavern in Thoughtful Thayer Square in Martria should have more details. Wait, actually, we can just do that.
Everyone's here.
Route map.
Now then.
How far do I run her?
There's a runner.
And
Where's the, oh yeah, Man-Eater Grotto. Is this where that rockworm with the bounty on it lives? It sounds like the locals are in dire straits. Seems like the cave not only contains ore, but jewels as well. Pray do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure that you remain focused on the task at hand. Did I think about it? Didn't we? We didn't. I don't. It's going to say that same thing. We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? Of course. As long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go.
Let's move out.
Here we go. Don't forget. Stay alert until we're there.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
Yes, honing our weapons with Stoll again. When we travel like this, it feels like it's the same line he says always.
Well,
Mission overthinking, but sitting around here leaves me a little lost. It's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons? Yep. Why that's the way to improve. It's just this. We'll get Moggle, not courage.
so
Let's do it. All right. Let's have a look at your blade then. Two-handed, one-handed, katana, swords all have all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize the blade's weight for heavy swings and thrusts. When it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana's blade. Touch one of those, even by accident, you could lose some fingers. Any weapon can be dangerous. Any weapon can be dangerous. It's like all weapons are dangerous. That's why we must never allow ourselves to be distracted when handling them. Stoll's fighting spirit seems more bolstered now. I feel my courage has increased. The courage I've honed will become my strength. What's surprising is I don't think I maxed out courage as my first virtue. The blade which poses the highest threat is not the sharp one, but the dull. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it most. Caring for my weapon is an important step towards protecting myself, defeating enemies, and achieving my goals. Perhaps it's pompous to say so, but I truly love the time spent doing this. All the more when you're here too. Spend some time with Stroll honing our weapons. Thought I pressed X there.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the Gauntlet Runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
Let's keep going.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
All right.
This is the Valmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off. It seems guess it's all on us from here. Mining for ore and gemstone is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear those monsters out so the people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shop depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave this situation alone would see the town's economy slow to a halt.
finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck those worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them, and their little larvae too. But you're gonna ruin their food source. What has gotten into him? Is he not tad overexcited for this task? I think the mere mention of the Valmo sends his mind back to that dinner table. Come on, let's press on. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling. Is there something there? It's only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Neris is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any of your treasure chests, okay? Ooh, that's gonna be good. We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Alright, let's go. I'm just remembering stuff, let's just say.
Looks like they found us. Amazing! Great moves back there. I knew you could do it. Amazing!
Everyone all right?
Great moves
Boom.
back there. Hey, you found something.
Kill!
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
Come on, come on.
All right. How's that?
Right, we did it!
Oh, what's in here? I'm sensing something from that treasure chest.
All right.
Let's take it and move on.
Screwed up mineral. Common ore. There's an accidentally screw in it. From a strangely shaped petal. There's a mysterious light shining from inside. You know what? This could be the relic Nearest was talking about. Now let's show it to Nearest anyway. Like I said, this stone makes to be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show it to Nearest. Alright. Jump down. Now we need to find our way through the cave.
Looks like they found us.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Feel like I just went all the way back to the beginning. Alright, what path have we not taken? I guess up we go. Or down, I guess. Down we go. More slimes. The soulless bastards.
Hail!
Yeah.
Come on! Let's push through!
Boom.
Brilliant.
Nope. Not over here.
How's that?
Your breathing sounds labored.
We destroyed the crystal. Thank goodness.
But what was the crystal there for?
Come on!
Heal if you must.
Push through! How's that?
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
Push through! Take this!
Don't you?
No!
We need you.
Fantasy is dead.
Oh, champion again.
Revive now. And now you know why I'm doing this in story mode.
Finish it, I think.
Just for something cheap and like bad luck like that.
Something.
Because yeah, well in battle they got rid of the idea that if we die, the protagonist dies, you lose. But in scenes like that, yeah.
Go.
Alright, well, we still wander the road through this dungeon. We explore.
Push through!
Exemplary.
That's fine. Looks like it could be useful.
I'm waiting.
Impressive as ever.
Wait, since we're clearing the mines, let's make sure we're getting every last monster.
We'll win this.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Commendable technique, everyone.
See? Not really worth it, a fight.
Very impressive.
Alright. Scrap metal.
They've noticed already. How's that? You found something. Let's take it with us.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Hey! Great job!
So many more. Ooh, looks like we're at the dungeon.
Watch out!
And we'll save as always.
Yep,
You finished recording our journey.
this place.
Let's go.
What?
Looks like the Valmos were just here, but she jinxed it. They were waiting underfoot. Let's finish this now before we really in for it. We had better devise a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me. It's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes.
Get ready.
Time for careful inspections. Look live, everyone. Alright, let's go.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go. Lend me your strength. Let me help. Let's do this.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Raging Edge.
Hack and slash. Tougher than I thought.
Damn.
Is that all? Stroll, your speed's down. Magic Knight!
Pierce through them! One remaining.
You deface me! Some darker arts.
So no unscathed triumph, though. Well, we took it down. We just need to report it.
Hail.
Will, tis the alpha rockworm eye. A rockworm Valmo indeed. Outside of the part where you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. The Valmo we ate in Martyria must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey.
Could you not remind me of that, please? Valmo cuisine. Utterly foul even to imagine, and you all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct, with one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Haltenberg. Well, we have accomplished our mission. Shall we head straight back? Let's return to the entrance. You're right, we have. Let's return to the entrance. Ah, yes, I worked quite a sweat. I look forward to a meal when we return to town.
Hey!
It's gonna be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark, so we should call it a day and head back. Let's return to town. Should we head back to the city and have a nice dinner? Let's leave. Tired, huh? Well, let's think about what to eat. Back to the Martyria Tavern. The Valmo's no more, thanks to us. All that is left now is to report in at the recruitment center. To be a first-rate source of protein, if not further aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. Can we please fight just one monster that she won't try to eat? Will, let's go give our report on that bounty when we have time.
The deadline is?
It'll be a few days until the road to Brodheim is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anyone needs our help until then? A fine idea. Doing some good is sure to earn us more support. Of course, we also could help ourselves by furthering developing our archetypes. You look like you've been put through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the body and mind, eh? I say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends and all of us sharing brief moments of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
I hear a voice. I wonder how Mister is doing, but I can't ask Miss Fabian. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. First, to the recruitment center.
Thank you. Take a look.
Is that wow? So you defeated the Goblin King. I am the Goblin Slayer. To take down a whole Goblin mob, not just mention its leader, you're a right force to be reckoned with. Here's your reward. Take it. It's yours.
We did it. All right.
Could I follow become my strength?
Well done.
Hey, I may need your help for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is good as done in my books. Listen to all that flattery. Come now, don't be like that. I'm making sure you're well rewarded, aren't I? That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital's looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about having it made off with a family heirloom. Claims the reward would be a pretty rev, but I think the army's too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go? If you feel like you know a thing or two, the noble on Simolo Street would have more details. So there's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital would know more. Don't we have other requests we can turn in? Let's take care of that while we're here.
Take a look.
Oh, that's the Alpha Rockworm, isn't it? So the Alpha Rockworm Valmo of Man-Eater's Grotto is no more? You've done well for someone so young. Not a lot of folk are capable of taking something like that down. Thanks to you, all the miners can get back to work. Here's your reward.
We did it. All right.
And same line as last time.
Well done.
I'd like you to take on more contracts. Come back and see me again. Do you have more for us? No. Alright. Now let's go see Maria. Even though I really do want to work on Stroll. And Nearest. Maria?
Mister?
And just like the last time. We give Maria a drawing, but I don't see her anywhere. I should check with Fabi.
Are you free?
Nope. No, not who I wanted to talk to. Maybe next time. You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be out traveling right now? Oh, or did you plan to announce your candidacy fail? That's okay, as long as you're safe and sound. That's what's most important, isn't it? That's not it. What do you mean by that? It's probably fine to tell Fabienne and Maria the truth. What, you say you can now return to Grand Trad in an instant? Your gauntlet run is extra special. What does that mean? Well, you don't seem to be in a particularly defeated mood, so I suppose I got no reason not to believe you. And I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often, right? Thank goodness. Maria, she's been holed up herself in her room. She only could take her mind off things. Maybe I should show Maria the tree of prophecy drawing that Nearest drew. Oh, you have pictures from your trip to give to Maria? That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? I'll tell her about your traveling magic works. How your traveling magic works. Give it to Maria. And she really lit up. Thank you. Well, thank you. So I'm not sure popping in to show her picture is the wisest idea. She puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? You can turn around and leave again. I'm not sure the poor girl's heart can take it. I want to make Maria smile. With my overflowing tolerance, I was able to convey how dedicated I am to Maria and helping her with her loneliness. Well, you really have kept her in your thoughts, haven't you? Then maybe you'll be doing her a favor. Go spend some quality time with Maria. I'm sure she'll enjoy hearing about your travels. I understand.
Thank you.
Will you come with me then?
I'm so...
She's been so down for so long. Not that I expect her to be a giggling ball of energy after all that happened, but she seems to me to feel that she seems to feel the need to put on a strong, brave face. Even to you? Even when she's with you, Fabian? I wouldn't be here threading over her otherwise. There are many who see Grius as a hero who try to take down a tyrant, but the city has its fair share of Luis supporters. I worry about what happened if more people find out Maria is his daughter. So I sat her down and clearly explained to keep their relationship secret, and she promised, but now she's acting like nothing's wrong. The poor old girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart aches for her. And that's where you come in. I want to ask a favor of you. I think the inn suffocates her. Would you mind taking her somewhere to talk? Even if all you do is lend her an ear, she would appreciate it. Leave it to me. Whatever I can do to help, leave it to me. The ever the reliable one, aren't you? I have a feeling Maria will open up to you.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria then. It's been such a long time since I went for a walk. Thank you for coming today, mister. I remember this place. This is when we first came to the capital. I fell down here. I couldn't see anything because it was really dark. And then Papa, he just patted me on the head and said, "You okay?" Hey, mister? You can tell me. Don't worry, you can tell me anything. No, it's just never mind. I mean, there's something, a whole lot of something. But I'm not sure which one to ask first. Heard that would-be assassin used to live around here. You mean the madman who tried to kill Luis? Yeah, him. Can you believe some washed-up mercenary thought he'd be able to take out Luis? Maybe he went mad from hunger. Ugh, the last thing we need is more guardsmen prowling around because of him. Let's keep walking. Why don't we keep walking?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me stories about your journey. The ones about places outside of Grand Trad. Maria and I walked around aimlessly as we talked about the various things. Now this right here, that's art. Oi, it's the freak. Pardon me? Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabian's house. Oh, gross. Get away from me. Rude. I'm okay. That was your own fault. You had it coming. I heard your parents didn't even want you, so that's why a paupers had to take you in. You heard my mom say there's some weird half-blood kid living in some dodgy inn, but she was talking about you. Apologize to her. Apologize to her now. Shut up, stupid head. I'm out of here. I'm sorry, if you think I was going to do any other response like that, let's go to hell. Am I weird? You're not weird. You're not weird at all, Maria. You mean it? Some dirt on the picture you gave me. I'm really sorry. So just brush it off. So happy when you gave it to me. You didn't forget your promise. I'd never forget. I would never forget a promise. Oh. I do feel better when I look at your picture. I know that you're traveling all over and doing your best, mister. That's why I have you to do my best too. I can sense Maria's vigorous determination, unshakable trust that she placed in me.
I wanted to show Papa too.
Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me? Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They just say that I'm still a kid. Do they not want to tell me because I'm a kid? They don't want me to say it was my fault Papa died. A bad person did it. Very bad person is responsible. Papa, not you. I don't get it. Why can't I see Papa again? We have to go back to Miss Fabian's.
By the way...
I'll visit you again. I'll come and visit you again, Maria. Okay, it's a promise. So, see you later, right? Part ways with Maria and return to the group. Back to the Martirian Tavern. Who do I got? I hear a voice. How's that request of mine coming along, Nearest comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Yep. Oh, we can also start Heisme. Now let's do Nearest. How's the request of mine coming along? Nearest comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with him. Oops. Nearest. Why, that look on your face, boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean. Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? I handed Nearest the junk we picked during our travel. Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Boy, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it. Wait, so there's something inside? Just a little tug here, and there we are. It opened up. Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
I mean, it's real. We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers. Ha! Eureka, my greatest invention yet. A work of genius made to manifest. Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Boom.
Even so.
Got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I half wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something. Would he really mislead you? Did he really mislead you on purpose? Oh, absolutely. He said it was the genuine article, but so is my gullibility.
Goodness.
I never forget, the night of my birthday, he brought me a book, called it his gift, a downright horrifying tome titled Eliminations of the Underworld or some such. He took the liberty of reading it out loud when suddenly the lights went out, and in the dark he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault the bright-eyed young Nearest grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Yeah, this is just one part of the greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it will form something? Likely so, but that's what the old Godger said anyways. Though I haven't an idea what it makes. If he was right, it's avoided an ancient civilization. One piece of superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they? That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product. So please help me find the rest. I'm definitely feeling motivated now. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
Man, it looks like junk to me. I've been a commissioner of junk since I was a sprout. I'll have you know.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day, the old codger, who wasn't quite so old back then, beckoned me over with a finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud, alongside some other bivet and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I knew, I was sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. When one day I dug through the dirt, picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me. Though I did find a technical manual on the gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint. Could have been invested, and suddenly I was an engineer. It was fate. Then it must have been fate. Perhaps, old thing, everything did seem to start there. That's how I became the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium, and just the course my mind tends to chart. Then to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it please. I feel there's his overflowing love for relics as well as his hearty faith in me. That's rank 2. The start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Boom. That's actually really useful. Bombardment. Yes, about the next relic, I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would. I'll be sure all ship shape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Boom. Pretty sure if we go through every dungeon, we're just gonna find it.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Reminds that there's still monsters wandering through the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. So even with Zorba's defeat, traces of his magic yet remain. There hasn't been any reports of them making their way outside yet, but it's still dangerous. I hope no one's wandered in there by accident.
Alright then.
Alright, let's see what we got. You know what? I'd say let's do Strolls, because the sooner we max his out, the more we can focus on others. Son of a Rome, I don't know what I'm thinking that. Maybe I should ask him. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with him? We should talk.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? I run a cow. A fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to seek clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step. Let's go.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now's a good time as any. My home, the village of Hala, is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As will need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we should make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter. Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia. Doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by Gauntlet, you think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet as I fled for my life, the near settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, people coming every which way. You used to be able to see the mountains caressing the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like it was. What happened is tragic. What happened was truly tragic. Yeah. It's been 7 years since that day. It feels like forever ago, and yet only a blink of an eye at the same time. Afterwards, I was shuffled between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I've become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except I discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that had seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
Afraid I must ask a favor of you. No doubt this is will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do that alone. But would you mind waiting nearby? It's okay to be nervous. I'm here for you if you need me. Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. Wait nearby while Stroll read the will. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do have an inheritance. The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital. The royal capital. It's made it all the way to the capital? Yes, but it doesn't give a specific location. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expects a murderous, rampaging human. Try to stay calm. Try not to let the anger win. Sorry. Whenever I think back to that day, and my father names me the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. Yes, remember, Stroll is not his first name. I feel only shame at such endearments, but as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose, to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt, I will be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House Haliateus with reverence, and once it lives up to the tip of everyone's tongue, maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. Never imagine the day I could have come to terms with the feelings I owe so much and much more. I sense Stroll's deep in trust and his determination to confront his destiny.
I must use my nobility.
First things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. No leads? You don't have any leads at all? None whatsoever. All I remember is that whenever he come home from the capital, I could smell the fish he brought back. Grand Tread was the source of was able to source fresh fish from Biohanded, but in Halia, they were a rare feast. Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they remember him. That may be our best lead. I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
Fishmonger near Grand Cathedral.
All right.
First, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Thank you. Well, let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Back to the Marshmallow Tavern. Your voice. I need to push myself harder. Heisman comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Let's go. We're not reading the same thing.
Ah, it's you.
That's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking I ought to resume the training drills for my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. My apologies, but if you've business with me, might we discuss it another time? Could you teach me? Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to the Udif stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. It will help me understand you. With my overflowing eloquence, I was able to convince Heisman of the significance of observing his training.
I see.
See, I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my techniques closely, then you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here for a while. Yep, I'm all set. Well set. A bit cramped right here, though. So now let's go to the woods nearby. Come on. There's always going to be woods. Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. Your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now, let's begin. You're wide open. From here, it would be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. You were so cool. You were so cool. I'm saying enough of that now. I don't mind the compliment, but you're laying it on a bit thick. I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin. Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How do I do that? But how can I do that? How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what you inspire to. Want to keep going? That seems to be enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Then let us retire to my castle back on the runner. Found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. Do you miss your hometown?
Hold on.
Do you miss your hometown? Not particularly. Talking with you just reminds me of my son. Aww. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know? He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'd never forget the day that I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. How does that equate to mourning? How does that equal to mourning him?
The truth is,
It's the way of the Yuji, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond. Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and undisturbed.
I apologize.
Apologize. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Let's find his place. Let's find his rightful place together. We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any convenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's for your son's sake. Still, we can do it. It's for your son's sake, isn't it?
Thank you.
Thank you for your kindness. I thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea, and with his spirits. Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together into the beginning of morning. Heisman's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy, are you watching? My thanks.
We can say this for any time you're free. Lad, I'm grateful that you helped me though. And I dare say tonight, I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Your voice. I wonder if Mister will come again. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. No, let's start Barden's.
Oh, you.
Well, hello there. What are you up to? The city's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanne. Excuse me, but I had not the slightest doubt about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say. I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon my own weakness. I'll not make the mistake twice. I'd love to speak with you if possible. I hope you'd make some time. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. I owe you. Just need your opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now, thanks.
You guys get a break from my voice.
Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Barden! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I can kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Wow.
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Is everything alright?
Are you?
My skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Heismate to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision.
One which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
That seems difficult.
Seems like it'd be difficult.
Aye, there are many problems which remain, but having a real goal makes the difference. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
I'd like to help.
I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
Feel Barden's proline, love for the town as well as faith in me. And with that,
Guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
and now we got the commander, which also means one more archetype, which means we need to study, I think, 15. We should be at 14, and I think we definitely should have someone who's studied it.
I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Put away Barden and return to the group. Before we call it for the night, I'm going to check that actually real quick. You know, Archery Tavern. Let's see, what do we got for the quest? Well, yep, that's one more. The thing is, I don't remember. Maybe if we do one more for Maria, we should have it maxed out. But no, this is where we're going to call it for the night. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who be entertained by my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. If you're wondering what the benefit of subscribing is, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is the Night Show offline.